Alright guys, so after thinking things through a bit, I think I'm gonna go ahead and since this was a fail. What's going on YouTube? It's Kiki here, and today I'm going to show you how I kind of sort of destroyed a perfectly good shoe. I'll show you everything that I put it through, and stay tuned to see how we remove the spray paint on it. You don't want to miss that. It all started when I saw this cute cheap paint at Walmart. Guys, this was mistake number one. Don't buy cheap paint. Invest in a good quality paint for the shoe. I also picked up some paintbrushes, tape, and a suede nubuck brush. Okay, first I prepped my shoes for the paint. I put some old newspaper inside both shoes, and then I used the suede nubuck kit that also has a cleaning eraser in it to remove the dirt and stains from the shoe. I used the white part of the eraser for the shoe since it's for the suede part. I took my time cleaning them until I was satisfied, and I also used an old rag to remove any excess. Then I used a brush to revive the materials of the shoe like the instructions said, and to me they came out super nice. They were ready for the paint, so I used this cute tulip fabric paint in pink. I read the instructions and started painting the shoe. Right off the bat, I noticed that the paint was very thin, so I knew that I would have to do several layers on the shoe. I took my time with it though. This is what one layer of the paint looked like right here. I did like it. And then this was 2 layers of paint all over the shoe, and it was nice but not what I envisioned. I wanted a bright fuchsia pink shoe, so this was where the spray paint idea came, and OMG, what a disaster. I wish we could go back. Okay guys, so I spray painted the shoe, and my husband was absolutely right because he went ahead and folded the tongue here, and as you can see, it's basically cracked right off. Overall, the color of the spray paint is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this color. The only thing is that, like he said, it's going to crack. This area here, actually, the spray paint on went really nicely. This part here, just fabric. You can see like the paint doesn't look too nice on there on the fabric part. The paint actually looks nicer on the sides there and here, but not so much the fabric area. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out. Alright guys, so after thinking things through, I think we are gonna go ahead and bleach the shoe and see if we can dye it with some fabric dye or RIT dye or something else. I'm sad, but we're definitely gonna have to do something about this. Okay guys, so I used this Tough Stuff multi-purpose foam cleaner because after reading the back of it, I thought it could help lift some of the paint off the shoe. So I sprayed the shoe with it really good, and then I grabbed some of this bleach. I don't know what I was thinking, please don't ask. I poured it in the pot and I put the shoe in there and I left it in there for a good while. Alright guys, so after a whole day and a half, I want to say, this is what the bleach did to it. I don't think it did much. The shoe does feel softer. It doesn't feel as stiff as it was when I first sprayed it, and some of the paint does seem to be coming off. So we'll see. I'm going to scrub it down now and we'll see what we get. Alright guys, so after washing it and scrubbing it down, this is how much paint we got off the shoe. And I feel horrible for doing this to the shoe, so please learn from my mistakes and do not spray paint your shoe unless that shoe is old and busted and you don't care for it. But this one, I kind of ruined it right here. I'm so sad. I feel like some of the leather came off, and I'm just like, ugh, poor shoe, what did I do to you? I should have started over, but it's okay because we learn through other people's mistakes, and this is a big one that you definitely want to learn from. So again guys, do not spray paint your shoe. Do it the right way. Do your research before you paint any shoe. Use the appropriate paint for the shoe, for the suede part, for the leather part, or dye it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a paint stripper and I'm going to see if that works, and that will be my final thing that I do to this poor shoe, because I feel like I've put it through the ringer already, as you can see. And as far as the bleach goes, I don't suggest anyone to bleach their shoes if they're suede or leather, because it kind of deteriorates the leather and the suede. It's not a good look. Yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, I wanted to give this Goof Off Pro Strength Remover a try because on the bottle it says that it works the first time. And it's supposed to work for adhesive, glue, asphalt, tar, and dried latex paint. Please always read the directions and use safety first. I haven't been wearing gloves or goggles and then I wonder why I can't see at my age. Safety first guys, don't be like me. I pour the product all over the shoe and use a paintbrush to really work the product on it. Then I took the Goof Off to my sink and used a toothbrush to see if I could remove some more of the paint off the shoe. The product did help remove most of the paint on the leather and suede part of the shoe, but it didn't do a thing for the paint on the bottom or the paint on the fabric parts. And the fabric parts were still very stiff. So before we did anything else to the shoe, I took it outside so it could get some sun and dry up nicely. And as you can see, we still have some spray paint on there, but that's about to change. Okay guys, so I'm going to use this Citri strip paint and varnish stripper. It has no harsh fumes, removes dry latex and oil-based paint, and strips multiple layers. So I'm very impatient. I'm going to spray it overnight to see what kind of results we get for the next morning, okay? I will be using a glove for this. Safety first. I'll let you know in the morning what happens. Okay guys, so it is the next morning and this right here, let me see. Oh shoot, look at that. Okay, so some of the spray paint is coming off. Don't do this at what I'm doing, y'all, okay? Just wear your gloves. I simply just do stuff like this all the time. Let me see the inside. Let's see if the, oh, look at that, guys. The inside's coming off. Yes. Let's see the top part here. Oh my god, it's soft. And it's also like coming off as well. Let me show you guys that part. Oh my god, okay, so this thing is awesome. Let me see the front can come off. Cause this, oh look at that, it's peeling right off. Okay, I'm excited. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it another little coat to see what else we can remove. This product doesn't stink, doesn't smell. Nothing like that. Spray this. You can spray the whole shoe again, okay? What else can we possibly do to this poor shoe, huh? Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and let that sit for about an hour and we'll be back to scrub that off. Alright guys, some time has passed by and I'm gonna use this brush from this kit that I got from Walmart. As you can see, it's coming right off. Oh my god. I'm so excited about this, guys. I feel like such a dummy though. Just learn from my mistakes, okay? Don't do this. But if you happen to do it, we have a product that can possibly remove it. All right, I'm just gonna run some water on here. Okay guys, so as you can see, that's all the paint that came off. I'm very happy with it. The only thing that I would say is to be careful because this product can remove some of the leather on the shoe, but it's okay because we have already poured bleach and the bleach kind of really destroyed the shoe. So I wouldn't really blame the product. I would say that the bleach did more of the damage. As you can see, this part right here is now bendable. I couldn't even bend it before because it was stiff. The sides are also bendable as well. It took some of the product off of here. It also removed the paint down here. It removed the paint that was there. It removed some of the paint at the bottom. And yeah, that product, I would definitely recommend it. No fumes and doesn't smell or stink or anything. And I think it gets the job done really well. I'm gonna do another coat to see how much more I can remove. I still have some here and I think that will be it After that, I'm gonna let the shoe dry because we've put this shoe through the ringer already and I feel horrible, but hopefully we can get it back to looking beautiful. All right, so we will see what the end result of this shoe looks like soon. All right, guys, I just put another layer of this citrus stripper on the shoe. I kind of really soaked it up in there to see what we get. I'm just gonna let it sit there. I'm gonna go ahead and remove whatever is left on there, and I think that's gonna be a wrap. Okay guys, so this poor shoe has had enough, and this is as best as we can get it. I'm not gonna put any more product on there. I think this is it for this shoe. I think that product did a really good job in bringing back the flexibility and removing a lot of the spray paint, but as you can see, it did remove a little bit of like the leather and stuff. So I would say just be careful. And you can see it's kind of peeling a little bit there, but we're gonna try to fix all of this with a leather repair kit. So that's gonna be our next step. We're going to try to repair the shoe once it just dried up, try to fill in like those cracks there as we see, and then we're gonna go ahead and do one final thing to the shoe, and that will be it. But yeah, I just wanted to share this process with you guys so you can learn from my mistakes. Don't do what I did, because you will ruin a good shoe and it's honestly not worth it. Learn from my mistakes. Don't spray paint your shoes. Guys, I didn't want to end the video like this, but I wanted to show you that I did everything that I could to save the shoes, because I absolutely love this shoe, especially after everything that I did to it. This is an amazing, well-made shoe, and I fell in love with it, guys. So I went out and bought different pairs of the same shoe, and I just couldn't be happier. But I wanted to show you guys that we saved the shoe. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for part 2 to see how we did that.